Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Frostpunk, our grim, cold city survival game. We've got a bunch of scouts on the way to our crash site, and hopefully they should be able to find us some resources that we will be able to use. Matter of fact, there they are. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. We'll get some wood and some raw food, if all is well. Let's explore the area. Fate of the Forgotten. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. We will take 151 wood and 47 raw food. That is not an awful amount. We're gonna go back to the city. Afterwards, I think we'll go to the sturdy shelter over there. It's only gonna take them 8 days to get back. 8 hours, not days. Please, thank you. I need my people back within a reasonable time frame. Once we get up to like 7 in the morning, we should experience a 10-degree rise in the temperature, which means people will stop getting ill. We also have mild homelessness issues. I think we're gonna have to be real here and build some more tents. That's still not gonna solve it entirely, but it will help. Yeah, we've got 12 sick people now because so many people are just working on the streets, which is insane. Or rather, living on the streets. Not good. It's going to be a lot of sick absentees. Oh, even at 5 in the morning, you can rely on people to get the construction done, slowly but surely. At least you're alive. Not everyone is so lucky. It is true. Yes, you do have to hold on. People are depending on you. You can do it! 1 hour and we should get like 30 food. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the research in for like 5 extra food per hunter's hut. It is a shame, but oh well. Generator stress levels are critical. We're going to wait until that happens, and now we'll turn off the overdrive. Our scouts have returned safely to the city with a bunch of wood and some raw food. That should be enough to solve our food crisis that was looming. And then what next? We could build a care house. It won't be adjacent to a street, but given that we've already given up on like keeping this circle the way it is, there, we might as well. And we'll connect a road to it as well. That way, our sick and, like, amputated people are gonna have a home. And we'll use less food in the meanwhile. Slowly starting to deplete some coal piles. Again, this one is not within range of the gathering post here, which is a little annoying. But it's not a deal breaker. It's fine. Hopefully that research is gonna get us some more food later. Oh yeah, our scouts are waiting. Completely forgot about that. You're gonna go to the sturdy shelter. Could check out the cave. There's a faint whistle of smoke coming from it. But we need to check out this Union Jack. You know, it's too good. Meanwhile, there's an observatory over there, which is all interesting stuff. Steel wreckage is depleted. I don't think you have... Yeah. You're gonna be done pretty soon. We'll send some people over to this steel wreckage, because we do need to keep a little bit of steel coming in. There's not an awful amount of it left on the map here. I think that's the only deposit, actually. And there's wood crates here, but there's not a lot left. The care house promise has been fulfilled. Hope rises. Lovely. We still have 13 hours until we can enact a new law. That's fine. We need more research, really. Faster, better. That's our technology tree upgraded to level 1. We have ourselves drawing boards. Wait, no, wait, we just got the... Never mind, I'm stupid. We just got the hunter's gear! And now we are going to go for the drawing boards, so that we can get level 1 technologies. A frightened patient! One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. This is... We can either cut off his leg, which will leave him as an amputee, or we can let him die. I've actually come close to losing my father because there was something with his leg, and well, he was ailing in bed, and he nearly had to have his leg cut off. He's fine now, by the way. There's a happy ending to that story. We're gonna go cut off his leg. If we can try and save his life, we will. Because every life is valuable, especially when we don't have that many people. Besides, there's prosthetics laws. I'm sure we can get them back in the fray at some point. And for right now, he'll just eat not as much food. It's fine. I don't think we have any gravely ill. How is the temperature, by the way? Everything's livable. Very low risk of getting ill. You are chilly. I'll turn you up to livable. The only things that are actually cold are like the gathering post in the middle of nowhere. That's it. No, another resource depot. I want to put down a gathering post maybe over here. It would have a bunch of coal, but at the same time we're gonna have to demolish it later down the line. You still have that within reach, that's good. More wood crates are being depleted. That is good. We'll have to build a sawmill relatively soon as well. So we are not getting any wood. Except for like these crates, which are gonna go soon. I'm not sure if going for drawing boards right now is the best idea, but hey. It's a thing we're going for. And that will just have to be that. Still 14 sick. We don't have any... don't have any homeless anymore, which is nice. We need more sick beds. We can either promise to open up a new medical post, which is tempting. There's only 5 spots. And we do have a lot of ill people right now. Or we can promise that the sick will be treated. You'll have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick into treatment, which is only like 5 people. So yeah, I'm gonna promise to cure them. It will go well. You'll have 6 idle people. 1 engineer, 5 workers. You're close at this time of day. I'm gonna put 1 more worker in there, because I can. We'll assign more people to work here, which will get us more coal. We've got a decent supply of coal stacked away right now, which is nice. Could maybe go for a little bit more overdrive, now that, you know, nighttime is coming. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. I will bear that in mind. That seems like good knowledge to have. Provide treatment for the people, 4 people remaining, yeah, that's easy. We have 2 homeless people because the sick are being administered and, yeah. I could put down more tents, but I kind of want to get bunkhouses. I hope that they will hold more space, because otherwise, well, we're going to run into some issues here and there. But we're going to have to start researching the sawmill and other things first. which is a little bit annoying. Right, we're getting workers back because the sick are getting cured slowly, hopefully. We're now up to 3 disabled as well. That is not good. I don't like that increase. That is a pretty sharp increase as well. Yes, we could tell people... Oh no, we have people working there, okay. You know what, yeah, sure, we'll upgrade to the overdrive a little bit for now. That's alright. In a couple of days, like 4-ish, 3.5 more like at the moment, there will be another temperature drop. We'll go back down to minus 40, which isn't great. At least now we don't have a huge homelessness issue anymore, but we're still going to have a lot of sick by that time. Okay, you guys are being treated, that's good. Alright, what's your insulation like? +2 from the building, that's pretty good. We can sign a new law. I wish it would give you a prompt about it. I don't know. I just tend to forget, it's fine. We can give the ill extra rations to speed up recovery. Or we can overcrowd the medical facilities. The prosthetics law. Everyone wants to contribute. New blueprint prosthesis available in the factory. Artificial limbs. Almost as good as the real ones. Amputees fitted with these prostheses in medical facilities will be able to work again. That's probably a good law to give a lot of hope. Right now, we're doing alright on hope, so I don't think we need that. Let's look for something a bit more practical. I'm gonna go with corpse disposal, actually. We'll keep dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential use. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it says organ transplants over there. It's dark. It's quite dark. But it does mean that we should be able to do good things in the future. Snowbanks for graves? Where's the dignity in that? Yeah, I know. It's not people-friendly, but it might be people-friendly. Just give it a chance, you know? It's not evil, it's pragmatic, right? Right, we're back up to 19 sick now, that's not good. I might just tell them to stop working in, like, the exposed piles for a bit. This is not good. I did turn the overdrive back on, probably accidentally, honestly. I didn't mean for it, but oh well. That got turned back on, that's fine. Nearly 6 in the morning, so we'll get more raw food. Actually, we did just get our raw food. Neat. That's gonna be like another 100 rations, which is good. We're still losing rations, slowly. Dumping dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Yeah, true. Body stored here can be used for parts if the organ transplants law is signed. Let's have a look at that. We could use the body parts of our deceased to save lives and accelerate healing. This way, the dead can continue contributing to the survival of our city. The sick will recover faster. Lovely. Unfortunately, because the number of sick people has gone up, we now need to cure 9 people. Ooh, we've gotten to the sturdy shelter. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. We might find wood, food, and steam cores. Let's search the area. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. The signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. And we find the steel bridge. we will get 222 wood, and 98 rations, and a steam core. We find ourselves a steel bridge. The trail goes over an elegant steel bridge that crosses a huge ravine. The bridge is remarkably snow-free. We are in the area. We're gonna go see what is up. That seems like a good idea. We've got enough food for now, but it'll be nice to get a lot more. Now these steam cores here are a rare resource. We can't build any of them. We can only hope to find them in the Frostland. They're useful for like advanced buildings. So, you know, that'll help at some point. I do wonder whether it's gonna help us research if we get multiple workshops. You know what? Screw it. If it works, it works. And it would be useful. We are stacking up on coal, which is lovely. Our steel is low. We have our drawing boards. We can research the hothouse, which does take a steam core, but it provides up to 30 food per day. And it should be fairly well insulated. We can also upgrade the medical post for a 10% increase in treatment speed. We can also build bunkhouses, which will take 8 hours. Oh dear. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from the weather takes 20 wood and 10 steel. That's a lot. I think we're gonna have to go for the steelworks first. Extracts iron ore from deep deposits and delivers it and processes it to deliver up to 40 steel per standard workday. That is pretty useful. We are gonna need them. Walled drill. Drills into the wall of a crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. Rest of the sawmills, 80 wood per standard workday, but with upgrades available. Resource depot allows us to store 50%. Well, that's decent, but not sure if it's really worth it. We can get more scouts. Will also take us 8 hours. But we'd be able to get more people and things on the map. It would be pretty useful. Generator upgrades. We should go for steam hubs as well. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. That is pretty tempting. That is pretty tempting, I'm not gonna lie. We can also upgrade the generator range, but it will use more coal. Also tempting, but so many things. We can probably get by without steel works for like another day. If we can get more scouts running around, that is going to be supremely useful. That would be very nice to have. You're still going to the bridge, that's fine. Still need to treat 9 people, which is a little bit annoying. I might just build the second medical post because it's going to be really useful. It's not going to be adjacent to a street, but it will allow us to cure more people faster. We'll go and build a road. There we go. Wood crates depleted. Yeah, you are depleted now. But we're going to tell you to be dismantled. We'll get most, but not all of it back. A note of thanks! Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for all of us." And hope will rise slightly because people appreciate it. Yay. You're being dismantled. That's going to free up some people that we can then put to work over here. I'm going to put all of you to work there. That'll be great. We actually have you as well. There we go. Can we... Oh! Yeah, research rate does go up. Neat. That is very helpful. Because we need some technologies right now. I'm actually going to tell people to not work in this coal pile, and we'll get some more steel. Although that's going to be depleted at, like, midday tomorrow. Yeah, our gathering posts are depleted. That is a shame. This also means we have enough workers for once. 9 people are being treated. Right, we need to assign more engineers over there. Good thing we just freed up more people then. Yeah, it now only takes us about 4 hours to get more scouts. So tomorrow we can have another scout team running around. Sweet. 10 people are being treated. Yeah, I'm sure we'll take care of the ill. It's fine. It's totally fine. You also have 5 people. Yeah. Good stuff. Very good stuff. You have 4 hours of work left tomorrow. We do actually have, like, 5 days of coal, so we don't need to work on these piles immediately. Oh, what's this? Cold homes. You'll have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days. Then keep them heated for 2 days. Or let's heat all the homes. You'll have to start heating 2 cold homes. Well, you know what? Let's go all in. It's probably... yeah, it's these 2 tents that are like, oh, we're a little bit cold. And they're not too happy with that. I like how we don't need the heaters in the workshops to get livable conditions for now. Medical post, yeah, definitely put that up to heat that a little bit. We're not going to heat you, you're already at livable right now. Same for the care house. It's a very low risk of getting ill. It should not be a problem once we get like this wave of sick people treated. You don't have any food and are close at this time of day, so it's fine. 2 hours until we get to the steel bridge and find out what's up over there. You are functioning 24 hours. I wonder how long it takes to cure a patient. I don't know. Right, you guys are the hunters. You're trekking over there now. They do keep going towards other places, which is interesting. I'm not sure I mind. We can sign a new law. There we go. Let's see. What can we do? I'm probably going to go with the emergency shift, actually. It will raise discontent slightly.
A new law has passed.
You know what? Yeah. Research me, baby. That's going to make people very unhappy. Oh, we've reached the bridge to Winterholm. Or Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Search might provide survivors. Wow, that looks cool. A functional automaton. We've stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send a creature back to our city, or disassemble it for resources. We also find the weather station and a large convoy. Dismantling it would get us 2 steam cores and 88 steel. Or we can get an automaton. I know what I'm doing. We've reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. As long as the bridge is built sturdily, that shouldn't be a problem. But it is going to be slippery, because, you know, frozen water on a steel bridge, a smooth surface, that's not going to go well. Oh well, not my problem. You know? There's a large convoy over here. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. We're gonna go there and then loop back, because we do have 222 wood, 98 food, and a steam core. Meanwhile, the automaton has formed a separate little convoy and is currently walking towards us. So nice. Right. There's a thing over here. Deserted bridge! Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but it raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the Automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are getting anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. Hope falls slightly. Yeah, I do think it's the right decision to get our research working for 24 hours. We can't tell the medical post to do the same because, well, they're already working 24 hours per day. Which is great. There we go. Oh, more sick people. More scouts has been researched. Cool. We can now have 2 scout teams running around. Steelworks. We need steelworks. It's gonna take us about 6 hours. Really? I mean, I'm not one to judge, but... One employee delivers? What are you delivering? Research results? I mean, I guess. Not sure why that would need delivering, though. Let's go up to overdrive for a little bit. Actually, yeah, no, it's fine. We'll leave it off. We'll have to research heaters at some point, though. One of you is going to treatment. Another one is absent. Can I, like... Huh. Another one of our people has died. An engineer has passed away, unfortunately. That is not good. We need those. Still trying to provide treatment for people. Oh, there's a thing here. Death of overwork! One of our people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. I could end the emergency shifts, but sacrifices need to be made. I need my research done, man. Too bad it had to be an engineer. Had to be an engineer that keeled over. A note of thanks. A note was left for the doctor who performed the amputation on a frightened patient. It reads, "Thank you. I was in terrible pain and blinded by fear. My choice would have doomed me. I may be crippled now, but I'll live. It was the right thing to do. Hope will rise." Yay. We're about to get 40 more raw food, which is fine. I'm just gonna keep people, like, hanging back, I suppose. There's no real reason to go here. We have plenty of coal. You will be done in 4 hours, so that shouldn't take too long. You know what, let's just clear this out if we can. Although, actually... Second scouts! Like I said, second scouts! There we go. You're gonna go check out the gloomy cave. It's gonna take you 20 hours. You need 4 hours to get to the large convoy. That'll be good. We'll bring those people back to the city. We've got 11 people being treated now. I'm gonna take engineers off of here. Put them in here. We got our steelworks. Useful. Let's get ourselves a steam hub. And we will build a steelworks, which can be built over here. We'll destroy resource sources, really? It's probably because it's a limited thing. Like, there's only 2 spots in the entire crater. So surely that must be where they're meant to be built. It's fine. Pull you out like that. There we go. It's a bit roundabout, but yeah, we'll manage. There we go. There you go. That'll be built eventually, and that will solve a lot of our problems with steel. Namely the fact that we're not getting a lot of it. Yeah, the cooldown for emergency shift is rather long, but that's fine. 2 buildings researching for like 30% extra, I think. Still, you know, shaves off a bit of time that we really need.
Work time.
Good morning,
Get back
people.
to work.
Now everyone can get to work. You're gonna get to work, that's fine. It's gonna be like a day for the Automaton to come back. This pile's gonna get cleared out pretty quickly, which will be nice. People are slowly building this road. Scouts have reached a large convoy. It's a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the beacon from the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. 19 engineers and 27 workers. We can escort them, send them, or leave them. Without knowledge of how to get to our city, the survivors will die trying to find it. Now we're going to bring them home. And that'll be faster. They'll be back in 20 hours. Following a known route to a surveyed location. And because they are escorting people, we can't give them orders. That is fine. Completely fine. We're going to be leaving it here for this episode, though. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I certainly am. If you are, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below. It really helps the channel, and it lets me know you want to see some more Frostpunk. And if you do, you might want to subscribe as well, so that they will actually come in your feed. Make sure to hit that little bell icon because YouTube is a silly place. Until next time, have a good one, folks.